surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Estadio José Alvalade in Lisbon, a really impressive arena, named, of course, in honour of the founder of its occupants, Sporting Lisbon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if we did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kimmich. This is promising. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And he's going direct. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Van Dijk. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making a...
Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Kane. And here's the chance to counter. Isak. And he's cut it out. Tries a shot!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Kimmich. How about a shot? Mohamed Salah. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Driving or going for goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, it was a hefty deflection. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Forward it goes. Isak. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Going through. It's a brilliant interception. Mohamed Salah plays it forward. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly. Now, Isak with a shot! And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Goretzka drives it forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kane. Real chance! They've done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Gets the better of his man. Has a pop! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Kimmich.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Isak. And this has gone, presumably for offside.
Kane really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Hoists it forward. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Liverpool with a chance here to increase their lead. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for goal. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to jump.
And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tar. He's had that put on a plate. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's anyone's ball. He's still got it, needs help. It's a loose ball. Nicely measured pass. It's one! Mohamed Salah plays it forward. Guerrero. Gets it back. Oh, good interception. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Looking to break out here. Chiesa. Gnabry. Isak, Chiesa, he's on his way, has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Isak with a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Kimmich. Gnabry. He gets past his man. Chance! It's there! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Gets up to it! They score! just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool always look the more driven side, probably the better side. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football.
Massive lead! Well, that is asking for trouble. Cleared without complication. Gets it back. Rice. Hits one! Goal! England! England take the lead. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's
a pop! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Kane battles to win it back. Kane, going Kane! This could fall anywhere. Donnarumma trying to get there. Rodri. England are already ahead, the perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent.
And they've been... Has a go! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Foden. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's the chance to counter.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Needed a better pass there. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Kane. It's Kane! And it's played forward. Plays it out wide. He's got options out wide. Tries to get it clear. Over it comes. Defending of the chance! And that's been levered clear. Out to the right. Foden to towering header. It's there. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Foden. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper. That's the whistle for half-time. Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
That's great strength on the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And here's Kane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Foden, who has set up 2 goals. Looks to clip it forward. Timely intervention. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rice. Shot at goal! No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Found his man. Here it is now, surely. Big chance. He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Danger averted for now. That's the throw. Rice goes looking. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
England are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
England desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Forward it goes. And that's been won straight back. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cuts it out. Rice. Looking to break out here. Could be a chance here.
England are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Time for a change in personnel.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And help's available out wide. Goes for goal! Kovacic. Plays it out to the wing.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Just brushed off the ball there. Dashing forward at pace. Hoists it forward. Nicely controlled. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands. Shot a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Mohamed Salah really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And he's there to clear it. Aimed in towards the centre. Plays it out to the flank. Played it again. Defending of the desperate variety. Kimmich. Gnabry. It's come through. Nemecha. Kimmich. Rudiger plays it forward. Cuts it out. Tar. Hoists it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, given away. Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Nemecha. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. Has he picked him out? Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's found... And the finish! They've scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Isak, he's left his... goes for goal! Gnabry. Kimmich gets it out to the wing. Did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Isak, Mohamed Salah. It's a fabulous position. Kimmich. To get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they've been... as a pop! Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. That has put a stop to that. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Isak. Gnabry drives it forward. Surely.
Van Dijk simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
This could spell danger. And it's played forward. Half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Germany need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Kimmich. That's gone a long way up and away. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Kimmich. Gnabry gets the better of his man. In once more. Goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Cut out in the nick of time. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to the... Gnabry! Mohamed Salah already, of course, on the score sheet. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward quickly. Has a shot! And he just whacks it away. Oh, real chance! Turns and goes back. Oh, what a ball! Referee has just said play on.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Big chance! Has a hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goretzka has a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Mohamed Salah knocks it away. Going for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Looks to clip it forward. Gets it back. Tar. Forward it goes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
He's picked him out. Quick glance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Fence has got rid of that. And here's Mohamed Salah. Pings it out wide.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Well played, he saw that coming.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Gets up to head it! So close to drawing level.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
And it's Salah. Plays it out to the wing. Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Managed to get it away. That's a decent ball.
Liverpool certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Goretzka played into space out wide.
Germany have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Done very well to intervene. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. 1 goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere, and the shot! Danger averted for now. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
There's the shot! Surely this time! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Played out to the right. Mbappe! And he's there to cut it out. Merino. Mbappe. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looking to force his way through. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gone out for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior hoists it forward. Mbappe. Going for goal! Saka. And it's played forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Looking for space out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior has been found. Referee has just said play on. Rice goes looking. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rice. Saka gets on the end of it. He's had a goal! Back of the net! Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe. Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. Big chance! Sticks it away! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. This hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he heaves it forward. Battles to win it back. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. We've reached half-time, and it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. It's the through ball. Vinicius Junior. Timely intervention. Rice. And the counter is on. Saka, he does have an assist to his name. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. Merino. Saka. Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Out to the right. Mbappe. Gets away from his opponent.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. Merino. Saka. Saka gets it out to the wing. Dinks one in. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, there's something you don't see every day. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Forward it goes. Ceballos drives it forward. Hoists it forward. And he's on his way! Mbappe with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Into the last quarter of an hour. So who's he picking out? And that has been cleared. A really good feat.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gabriel Jesus. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Been levered clear. That's a look and place it in. Real chance! Chance again?
No, they're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Ceballos, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, room for a shot. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Turns and goes back. Oh, good take in a good area. That intervention was very necessary. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A very good game of football. No winner. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Some wonderful scenes here. It is what we have come to know and love about Old Trafford, Manchester. Mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Hernandez. Has he found his man? Hernandez. Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Gonzalez. Chance to shoot. Hoists it high. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Mbappe. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And through to the goalkeeper. Great challenge, time to perfection. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's gone for it! And they've been caught out here. Forward it goes. Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And here's Dembele. Gonzalez. Chance to break. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Mbappe. Going through. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gonzalez. It's on a plate. Driving on, he could shoot here. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that was asking just too much of him. Good idea, just poorly executed. Cuts it out. No goals as yet. Hoists it forward. And it's Dembele. Battles to win it back. Dashing forward at pace. And it's played forward. Has he picked him out?
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Mbappe! He's had a shot! Clearance and very necessary. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement, and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're off again. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Hernandez. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Drilled in low. Dembele hits it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. Hernandez drives it forward. Mbappe. Oh, real danger here. Hernandez hits one! And oh! Hoists it forward. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions.
Shapes to shoot! Hits it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester take the lead.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. It'll be a throw-in. Kovacic. Foden gets away from his opponent. Goes for goal! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So that's two now without reply. Well, big chance! Mbappe. Gonzalez. Foden. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hernandez goes looking. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Out to the left it goes. Dembele. Kovacic. Brings it forward. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bernardo Silva. Forward it goes. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Thuram Ulien. And that's been won straight back. Rodri. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Kovacic chooses to go back, hoists it forward, done very well to intervene, and that's it. Manchester emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Some great scenes here at the Kuip. Nor would you expect anything else from a ground with its particular reputation. He's going for goal! He's doing it all right!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Liverpool didn't expect... Shoots! Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Just brushed off the ball there. Caught offside that time. Chelsea making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine...